Hello, welcome. Today I wanted to talk to you about my book, Spiritual Springboard, as a guide moving from belief to an actual experience of God. Now, I wrote this probably 7 years ago and really didn't do much with it, no promotion or anything, because I just wasn't sure what to do. But now I'm feeling nudged to start promoting it because I believe it's very important for the times that we're in. As we know, we're in kind of a weird situation in our world, and lots of interesting things, would be a good way to put it, have been happening that really we don't really have an explanation for. But what I know is that God is trying to raise humanity up to where He is and to shift humanity into love consciousness. And the only way to do that is through a personal relationship with Him. And that's what this book is about. And the thing that's been happening prior to now, and where God's kind of like letting me out of this box, is that we have been taught the same teachings, the same limited beliefs about God for so long that it's been ingrained in our society, ingrained in our lives, ingrained in our churches. And those belief systems are hindering Him from being the supernatural God that He is. And frankly, it's limiting us too as believers because we have bound ourselves to the worldly ways because of our limited beliefs. And He says, I'm above the world. I've defeated the worldly ways. But yet, why are His believers stuck in the worldly ways? So He's trying to get us up there with Him. So this worldly trouble and worldly illnesses and all those are not at effect of us anymore. That's where the personal relationships comes in. Another thing that unfortunately we do as believers, and I've done this before too, is that we hinder His kingdom on earth because of the strict rules and limitations that we put on ourselves, and the image that we create a believer to have to live under, and also our hypocrisy just turns non-believers away from actually wanting to even seek or find out what it's about. So, there's a lot going on that God's kind of saying, enough is enough. Let's go, people. He is for us. He wants to raise us up. He wants His believers and new believers to come on board and get out of the shallow water. He wants to take us into the deep, where the free flowing water is, and the supernatural, into the supernatural experience of Him. And that's what this book tells you and teaches you. It gives you simple tools to make that shift out of a belief or a non-belief into an actual personal experience of Him outside any kind of limitation that we might currently hold Him in. So I'm going to go chapter by chapter to teach you this because I feel like it's just so important for the times that we're in. And He's asking us all to make a shift. And it's a step-by-step shift, and you can do it with me by using these tools. They made such a huge difference in my life and the lives of others I shared with. And I know it's the stepping stone that God is wanting us all to get on, because He wants us all on board with Him to get up where He is. So join me as we go chapter by chapter. I look forward to it, and message me if you have any questions or thoughts, because I love to hear what you have to say. Bye.